Don't confuse it for the music, roast of chef and crime. Not me, then probably bands. When they say who's next, I'm part of the ends. Liz not playing the fence. We can't make songs if you're friends with them. Me and D, that's a 2-man step. I don't need to step with 100 men. Still need me 100 M's.
What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to Rhino MGTV. This is my Manchester United match review. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and get involved in the comments. I want to hear your opinions. But look, man United 2, Nottingham Forest 3. Such a weird game, man. Weird game. I think towards the second half, the last 20 minutes, I kind of checked out from the game. I just felt like we weren't going to score. It looked like Ruben was actually out of ideas in a sense where some of the players were just so shocking. He tried to be pragmatic, put subs on and whatever, and it just didn't go to plan, man. I feel like, I don't know what, I actually don't know how to feel about this game. Obviously, I'm not thinking nothing along the lines of sack Ruben or like, getting onto the manager or whatever. I'm not on that. I'm nowhere near there yet. But my one or two concerns that I do have about his team selection is people like Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho. Obviously, in terms of like rotation and who's available, I can understand why he would have to play Ahmad as a right wing back, because we don't have another suitable attacking right wing back if Ahmad was to go in the 10. Because if you do, but then again, I guess you could put Euro as a right centre back, Mazwari as a right wing back, and then that Diallo in the 10. Do you get what I mean? But maybe he feels like, in terms of the players he has and the overall balance, he feels like, that Diallo's better on the right wing as a right wing back. But I don't know, man. I don't even know what to take from the game. I don't know what to assess. I don't know what to think. Like, I feel like the goals that Forest scored were stupid, shocking errors. We conceded another goal from a set piece again. That's 3 in a row in the last 2 games. The second goal, I think that one, there was one that ricocheted and it looked like the wind. I know we're having problems with the windy weather and stuff, but Onana's got to do better for that goal. I can't remember if that was the third or second goal. That was absolutely shocking, man. Shocking. And then the Chris Wood one, I believe that was the last one. Let me check. That from what I remember was just a good finish. Let me see. Yeah, Chris Wood scored last. Yeah, man. Literally, man. Those some poor defending for the set piece in the first 90 seconds of the game. Then Gibbs White with that kind of weird shot that kind of swerved, but it didn't even swerve that much according to the replay. And Onana just looked lost. Like, it wasn't like a crazy shot where he was flat-footed, but I don't know. Maybe the wind had part to play with it. I don't know, but he's got to do better, man. Like, when you're, as a keeper, when you're going the wrong way and you feel the ball, like, you see the ball swerving, you naturally have like a quick instinct, and he just looked lost there, man. And yeah, man, bro, like, there's a lot of players that I feel like need to hold some time off. Diallo wasn't good today. I mean, Dallo wasn't good today. He hasn't been good for a while. I think he needs a breather, man. He just needs to hold some bench. And yeah, Garnacho as well. Toothless in the attack. Hoyland didn't really do much. I think Ahmad looked like he was the only person that was trying. I think Bruno started off the first half quite well. He was involved in all the bits of build up. He was doing his thing, man. And then slowly, as we started to edge towards the first half and then go into the second half, Bruno just, it's like he lost his head. And I feel like there was a stage where the players kind of lost themselves for a bit. So that was a bit annoying, man. And obviously Xerxes came on. It was interesting subs, taking off Bruno and taking off Ugarte, I think it was, and then putting on Xerxes. Then who else came on? Xerxes and I can't even remember. I can't even remember, to be fair. I'm gonna have a look. But yeah, so I was kind of thinking, okay, you know what, Hoyland's on and Xerxes on, they can link up. And Mason Mount, that's it. The Mason Mount came on. So I'm thinking, okay, there's a few more players there that can retain the ball, that can balance out with having people like Rashford and Hoyland who like to be in behind. So maybe the ball might stick for a bit and then we can get some more opportunities. But I guess not, man. So what a weird game, man. Back-to-back losses for Ruben Amorim. He's definitely got to, look at these two games and just fix this issue. There's only so much grace we can give you as a new coach. Obviously, we know he hasn't had a preseason. We know he's come into a lot of mess that was done by the previous regime in terms of having the last coach we had and implementing a new system all at once is a lot. No preseason, coming into the season at a weird point where you need to implement your style, where you need to get used to these players. And now I feel like these two losses, he said that no matter whether we win or lose, he still has lessons, he still learns lessons. But yeah, these players that are not performing, Ruben, they gotta be dropped now. If you're playing first half and they're not doing well, I get it. He said that a lot of his rotation is down to the fact that it's fitness. I know Euro came off because he doesn't want to be rushed back into the game. Um, yeah, he just needs to figure this out. He needs to get the team clicking. He needs to get us creating more ideas in the final third. We need to start practicing defending set pieces because I'm starting to see that as a weakness for us now. That when we have a corner, I feel like a team's gonna score. Onana with some weird antics today. I don't want to fully put the blame on him, but that goal that he conceded, I feel like he could have done better. And this generally, he was a bit off today. There was a bit of lack of confidence when Onana had the ball. There was a bit of a vibe. Like, when Ruben talks about the fact that when you step out on the field, you can feel the player's energy. You can feel who's up for it. You can feel who's looking a bit like they've got a lack of confidence. Yeah, Onana just gave me uncomfortable vibes today. I felt like he was a bit off it. He wasn't. I feel like it just gave me reminiscent. It started to make me think about the times when Onana was making a lot of mistakes. You feel me? So yeah, man, such a weird game. Two losses in a row. We had a chance to go up to, I think it was eighth, and then obviously Tottenham and who else is just below us? Fulham. Depending on what happens with them, if they lose or drop points, then we would have been above them. So yeah, man. Tough watch. After a while, I was just on my phone. I couldn't even watch the game properly. And yeah, it just felt like we weren't going to score. We're just toothless, no ideas, nothing, no lack of desire, just nothing, man. So I said that the main thing I wanted to see is progress, and I think this is the first game where I can say that um it was probably even a bit of a regress. I think a lot of the players were just shocking. It could be just a bad day at the office because Arsenal we went too bad, you know, considering that it was Arsenal and they're a good team. So yeah, I think maybe it was just an off day and we're gonna have to see the next game again now, because back-to-back losses, we need to see a spark of something, man. Otherwise, it's gonna be uncomfortable. And when Ruben talks about a storm coming, I think he's jinxed it, man. The storm is well and well is here. It's here, man. Especially with all the wind and everything, the storm is definitely here. So, yeah, man, that's what I got to say. I don't really know much how to break down the game. I just know we still had the issues of in the final third with kind of how smooth we're moving the ball. There was some elements of good passages of play. Don't get it twisted, but I think just the way we conceded, I think as we're building this, getting used to this system, and the players are getting used to the everything, we rely on us being defensively resolute. And I think because we're not scoring a lot of goals, we have to make sure that we're defending better so that we concede less. and then score more. Because if we're always scoring 1 or 2 goals per game, but we're conceding more than that, we're going to lose with the time. I feel like as he's building the system, it relies on us having better defense so that then we can that will protect us as we go along, and then we can work on scoring goals. But today, the defense, there was too many individual errors, man, and I think that's what cost us today, I think, at the end of the day. Just shocking defending and a few individual errors and just a lack of cohesion at the back. Because normally our defense is quite good. But that's what I've got to say. Let me know if I've missed out anything in the comments. If you agree with what I said, disagreed with what I said, or if you've got more insight to what you think went wrong in the game, just let me know, man. And that's what I've got to say, man. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. Like I said, I want to see you guys in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out. Peace.
Don't confuse it for the music, roast of chef and creds. Not me, them probably bands when they say who's next, I'm part of the ends. Liz not playing the fence, we can't make sons if you're friends with them. Me and Toothless are 2-man step, I don't need to step with 100 men. Still, need me 100 M's.